Okay, let's kick things off. Yeah, as you mentioned before, 3-0 now in
3-0, mate.
You must be very happy with that.
No, yeah, I'm over the moon with it, mate. I thought it was a good performance. I feel like I was breaking him down. Obviously got 4 rounds in the bank. I feel like I could have done 4 more, could have done 6 more, I could have done 8 more. You know what I mean? So yeah, I felt like I would get into him. I'm happy with some of the work I've done in there, mate, definitely.
Just generally speaking, you can keep that microphone.
I can keep that sound.
just generally speaking, how happy are you with your progression, you know, as a professional now?
Yeah, massively happy. I tell you what, that was probably the first time I got hit, like, in a professional fight, and obviously I've had 3 fights, so I'm actually quite happy with the opponent there. I thought he was a good opponent, and I probably picked up more from that than in my other 2 fights. So yeah, I was happy with it, mate.
It's important to get tested, isn't it? Because it's no good knocking someone out. You want to get tested to get better, obviously.
Obviously I felt comfortable, yeah. But he did have a bit of a go, and he let me know that obviously I was in a fight and he can hit me back, which is what you want, because when you're just hitting a kid and now it's coming back, it gets tedious, it gets boring, it almost lulls you to sleep. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm very happy with that today.
Can we just talk about your support? Because you've got loads of people coming out, obviously a long way from, not a long way, but a reasonable way from Newcastle to Wetherby. Yeah. You must be very happy with the fans that you've got, great backing.
Yeah, well, I live in Newcastle now. I box out of Newcastle, Tyneside Boxing Club. I have to mention the boys, but yeah. I'm actually from Sheffield. I grew up in a gym called Sheffield Boxing Centre, and had most of my amateur career there. Obviously had 2 senior seasons up in Newcastle, but yeah, I went to a university and obviously joined a gym, met Ross through the uni boxing, all of that, and yeah, I'm doing really well. So obviously I've got fans up from Sheffield today, from my hometown, and I've got people who've come down from Newcastle. So I've got a great bunch following me, mate, who'll go anywhere. So I love the support. Thanks to everyone who come down. Do you know what I mean?
You've had a very, very strong amateur career. How far do you think you can go as a pro?
I want to go all the way, mate. Obviously, we all want to go all the way. I've set a checkpoint though. At the very least, I want a British title. That's what I want. If I got a British title out of my career, whatever I do after that's a bonus. I'd be an happy man for the rest of it. Obviously, for the rest of my life. So, yeah, mate. If I could do that, I'd be over the moon.
Whenever I cover boxing, there's no doubt about it, it's one of the hardest sports there is.
100%.
What keeps you going in the morning? What keeps you motivated? Who do you do it for? Do you do it to earn a bit of money, a bit of fame, to some accolades, titles? What keeps you going?
You know what? I haven't actually earned much money yet, mate. So, so I definitely don't do it for the money. It gives me a purpose. It gives me a reason to get out of bed in the morning. It's been a part of my life for so long that it's who I am. That's how I identify. I'm a boxer through and through. I live and breathe it. Do you know what I mean? I love the game, so I just do it because I don't know what I'd do if I didn't do it, mate. Really, and that's it. Yeah, for the love.
For the love of it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Can you tell me, when you're preparing for fights, are there any names that you could mention who you've sparred with? Any big names that you've shared the ring with so far, trained with perhaps?
Well, I've had some very very good sparring for this fight. Probably the best I've ever had in a camp. So I've sparred Cyrus Ramon, I've sparred Dan Catlin, he's middleweight Central Area champion. Obviously Cyrus has been on some big shows. I've sparred a very good up and coming. Well, he's not up and coming. He's well amongst it. He's probably maybe the best youth. He's the best youth in Europe. John Joe Carrigan, sparred him. Who else have I sparred this camp? Oh, I've had loads of good rounds this camp, mate. Yeah, there's loads of good sparring up in the northeast for me, mate. So yeah, loads.
Just last one, because before I came to the show, obviously I did a little bit of research on everybody. I read somewhere that you're a big fan of Mike Tyson. Just as a lighter question, what do you reckon of Mike Tyson, Jake Paul? You're looking forward to that?
Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. Well, I mean, if there's nothing else on the night, I'll watch it. Like, if there's no other boxing, I'll definitely watch it. Like, well, saying that, they might be on at 4 in the morning, mind it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it'll be a shame if Jake Paul wins. I'll say that. It'll be a shame.
Are you a bit worried for Mike that he's nearly in his 60s and he's in the ring? Is it worrying, you reckon?
Yeah, because obviously he's got a legacy. And then if Jake Paul wins that, it just puts a bit of a stain in it. Obviously, you can never take away that he's probably the greatest fighter to have ever lived. But you know, we'll see with that one how it goes. I just hope it goes to Mike. Yeah, man.
Cheers.
Thanks very much. Leon the Mauler Musson, remember the name because you're going to be seeing me about.
Good man.
Yeah, man.
Good man. Love it.